Red's dog, what up? Relax. Talk sports. Herm. Dan Brady. I'll walk him down. Sugar Ray, what up? Let's get this thing popping, man. We want to talk about a few things, man. I wish I had some people on here. Nike Mark, what up? Kiwan, what up? Let's get the likes up, man. We got 21 people on the 11 likes. Let's get it up. But yeah, let's talk about Jada Pickett for a minute, man. What you guys think before we get into sports? What you guys think about Jada Pickett and Will? Yo, I lost a lot of respect for Jada, man. I lost a lot of respect for her. Um, what she doing? That's ridiculous, man. That's crazy. What she doing? Dre, what up? That's crazy. Like you lying. Like yo, I don't know if you guys seen the video. This girl, she stamped all the timelines. Like, see, that's the thing. People, when people die, that's why me personally, I don't like speaking on dead people, because sometimes you could kind of make up shit, and shit don't, people lie all the time to come to dead people. People make it look like they the coolest thing in the world with the dead. Oh, that was my man. Or you know what I'm saying? Or I did this with this person. Yo, this person I remember, and these people just lie on dead people all the time. You know what I'm saying? But they got a video out where they catching her every lie. She, Tupac was on right now. He was locked up with a lot of people I know. Like he's on the island for, and this is the truth. He wasn't on the island long. He wasn't on Rikers Island long, but he was up in upstate with my peoples too. And like a lot of dudes seen Pac and stuff like that during that time. But the crazy part about it, this girl, Jada said that nobody never heard nothing about this. She said, "Oh, we was getting married. He proposed to me." She said Will Smith proposed to her, right? Like I said, you could say stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because you could say, "Oh, only between me and him." Nobody else fact check. Nobody don't know this. Oh, man was getting married. I mean, he proposed to me, and Rikers Island. So this lady that got the time stamp. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's worse when you get caught in your lie like this, and when especially you married to a guy that got a famous dude with all this money. You married to him, so now she's saying that he proposed to her. When Tupac got caught in New York and he got put up in that situation, he was only on the island for 3 months, and the lady, I mean, not sorry, not 3 months, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Now, normally you have to, it takes, when you first get locked up, you have to get your visiting list and stuff in order first. And it's not as easy like that. People normally, you just get in the island. He was there 3 weeks before he went up north, right? So up north, for people who live out of state, that's like upstate New York. Like you got New York, Rikers Island is in New York City. It's in Queens, right? That's Rikers Island. Up north, where people who get locked up, they go up north. That like there's no jails in the city. Like all them jails, like Clinton and Attica and Sing Sing, all that like upstate New York, right? That's not five boroughs. Dudes go up north and do their time. So she's saying that she got he proposed to her, and the girl, though, damn, I'm gonna find it. Hey, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna show y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I got to show with this girl the timestamp, and I know it's kind of true because at this time, one of my homeboys definitely saw him on the island and ain't see him no more. He thought he went to like PC somewhere. So he's like, yo, I saw him. He saw him one day. He saw Pac on the island, right? So get the likes up, man. We got 56 people, 24 likes. So, and he was up north with people. So in 3 weeks, and they got the timestamp, she was in LA. She was literally in LA. I think she was shooting a movie, and her and Will Smith was trading. This one Will Smith was getting with her. Her and Will Smith was trying to get together. You know what I'm saying? They like, you know, shooting. They shot at each other. Will telling her, his divorce papers been final. Now you my girl. Nobody never heard this. Now you clouting on you trying to clout on Tupac name. Then you see the video right now of her and why would Joel B? Joel B actually get traded? He said Joel to the Lakers and he said I want us to get Joel B. What happened? Yo, it's funny. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Hey, yo, you got to come clean, bro. Hey, Knowledge, you got to come clean, man. Yo, look what Knowledge said. I don't know if I said this on one of my live before. But Knowledge, bro, you gotta come clean. I think you from the block, man. Knowledge trolling me, man. Knowledge is trolling me, y'all. Knowledge got to be from 139 or 140th. That line, Tupac above the rim. Let me give y'all some backstory. Above the rim, right? And above the rim was shot on my block on 139th and Lenox, that park right there. We all was out there. We saw Pac. We fucking with him and shit like that. Da da da. Right now, when he did the above the rim, and dudes was fucking with Pac, saying, "Pac, do you hate our woman? Do you rape our?" First they was like troll. We all was doing that shit. I ain't gonna say they. We all was trolling him. Yo, do you hate? Because first he was like scared, like not coming out the trailer. The trailer was they had the trailer on 40th. On her 40th, the trailer was on her 40th, a bunch of trailers and stuff. People like Tupac, whatever, right? And I ain't gonna blow a nigga up, but nigga, somebody from our block sister went up in that trailer and people said, fuck this. I don't know if he did. But all workers, the movie people was out the van. They giving out like juices and stuff to people who want it and stuff like that. So we was fucking with them. Yo, come out. Do you hate our woman? Do you rape our woman? We were just fucking with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to get at him. But we was like, do you hate our woman? Do you rape our woman? We fucking with him. Then he came out, you know what I mean? He did his little scenes and stuff, him and other guys and stuff they did they scene. They're on block for like a few days. If y'all go look at that park when they doing the basketball, that's 139. You can see my building and everything right there. You know what I'm saying? But that shit freaky that fucked me up when what's the name just said that. Do you hate our woman? Do you rape our woman? You know what I mean? Because we was fucking with Pac saying that. But then when he came out, he was cool. Yo, what's up? This, that, and the third. You know, woo. But anyway, Jada Pickett. Yeah, Notch is there. Notch is from our block, man. Wow. Joel B said he went out of Philly. Sammy the Man, what up? Yo, let's get the likes up. Yo, he said he went out of Philly. Somebody, I got hey, Beast Warrior. I got to hear from Angie or somebody, man. I have to hear from Angie. Angie, did Joel B say he went out of Philly? Because I see Beef Warrior flooding the timeline saying Joel to the Lakers, Joel don't want to be in Philly. You know, you my boy, Beast Warriors, but I got to confirm with Angie, the statistician. Once she confirmed, I could go on with my story before we get to basketball. All right, so cool. Angie said she ain't hear it. So, no offense, Beast Warrior, but I got the, I got the, and Greg Brown, he be on it too. He said he ain't hear it. All right. So nobody never heard it. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We should at least be at 50 likes. But anyway, let me finish telling my story. So, let's get the likes up, y'all. Damn, what I was saying? Oh yeah. So Pac was on the island a short period of time. The girl said he was only on rackets for 3 weeks. He was only on rackets for 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, and he already had a fiance. You not gonna listen. This I know she's lying. You know what I'm saying? He already had a fiance while he was in jail. The girl moved all the way from somewhere else to move to be closer to him, right? He already had a fiance. And Pac, one thing about Pac was more like a revolutionary, black power type of guy. He's not, when you in jail, that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to tick off any women. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to play these games. Go tell her, yo, you propose to be your fiance and you have a fiance already. It can go bad and you could lose both of them. He said she a bald head liar. A red dog funny as shit. But you know what I'm saying? So she said, yeah. And then you know what's crazy? She had her kids writing letters to Pac while he died. Letters that he already dead. And then I saw her son said, yeah, Tupac proposed to my mom. Like, now you coming out with this stuff they're saying, but yo, you should see how they caught in lies. Now, at the same time, she said he proposed her on Rikers. Now, mind you, he just getting locked up. And 3 weeks normally, he ain't go up north, so you know you fighting, you trying to get right. You know what I'm saying? And you already had a girl. You had a girl already that your fiance. That will go bad. Nobody in their right mind would do that. Like if I got a girl going into jail, the last thing I want to cause any type of confusion where I could end up losing both of them being lonely in jail. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that. You're not. Let me see. He said, Kareem, what's going on with the drama? And your girl Lopez. Wow, I'm gonna have to get on top of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna have to get on top of that. I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, no, we talk about Jada for a minute till people come in there. But I just want to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? Now we definitely gonna talk about but we live. You know how live get. You could talk about different things. But yeah, I definitely want to touch on the Jada joint for a minute because I don't like that line on the line, you know, and then you doing it and you married. Like you disrespecting this man in every which way it is. You fuck with his son, her son, friend. You know what I mean? Then you say Tupac has a piece of your heart, and you always show. And even this man said he feel jealous. He came on TV said he feel a little jealousy of Pac. You don't do that. You don't make your husband feel any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You don't make your husband feel any kind of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing all that weird shit. You know what I mean? Pac, and it's crazy because let him talk about a girl he used to, let's say if he's dating Aaliyah and he was like still be like Aaliyah got a piece of his heart and stuff like that and always talk about, she's crazy. And you know, when it happened to men, it don't go right. Let that been a man doing that. It would have been all, yo, she disrespecting this man in every which way it is. But then you got caught lying. You in LA, you wasn't in New York, and then you and Will Smith were just getting together when Pac was in jail. Yo, if this girl, she got the whole timeline. The whole timeline where her and Will was going back and forth. She had the dates and everything. She was on set on the movie, and Will was on the set, and she was on the West Coast. He said, well, I won't marry an American woman. Jada for the streets. Everybody saying that, and it's crazy because you see how she acting. Like, I think she going through something. She put some sneakers on. She with Fat Joe. It's a new joint, her and Fat Joe together. She's like, yeah, these. Oh, yeah. And she just acting weird. But I hope she don't get a dime of his money. Yeah, Jada from Maryland. She from Maryland. Can we get the 55 likes? But yeah, um, yeah, I'm hearing that the Philly and Harden thing is getting nasty by the day. I'm hearing it getting nasty by the day. And Harden, and the reason why I don't respect Harden, y'all, because my thing is this: you putting all the onus and you trying to put pressure on Philadelphia. You want to go to ball. I mean, you want to go to Clippers. Put pressure on them. Put pressure on them. Tell them, man, up they offer, man. Like that drink killed me. You want a team, you want to get traded, and then you want them to take anything. They saying they would trade you. It's the other team ain't trying to give nothing. You putting up numbers and shit. Yo, like when you listen, number one, it's not like it's a this year first round pick. It's far. Them picks, the pick. Somebody can put it on the chat. I believe it's a 2028 first round, and we only in 2023. Chances are Daryl Morey not going to even be there. You know what I'm saying? Put pressure on the Clippers. Tell them up to 2029. 2029. Like, come on. That's the earliest pick they can trade out. So you don't think they supposed to move you? Here the Clippers have the leverage. Not really. Nah, the Clippers, Houston never offered him that. They was going to get him, but they said they ain't want Harden. They didn't want Harden because he'd have killed their cap space for a few years and it'd have stumped their growth. They had the fourth pick of the draft. They didn't want Harden. And they had Ime Udoka. Yeah, they said no to Harden. Yeah, they ain't want Harden. The Clippers don't need Harden. They don't need him. If I'm the Clippers, why? Like, I don't get the point of it. Because you think you won't get production from him, Russ, Kawhi, and Paul. It's not happening. It's not happening. He said 4 stars and 1 ball. It's not happening. You got all them guys there. Look at their shots. Russ, Kawhi and Paul George shoots over 20 shots. Russ still wants to shoot at least 18 shots a game. Harden still wants to shoot at least 18 shots a game. So how's that going to happen? He said that's why they have the leverage. They don't need Harden. That don't mean they got the leverage because you're dealing with a team. See, let me tell you this. Now, if Philadelphia was a losing team, and then I'd say, yeah, they have the leverage. But you have to think like this. Philadelphia can't blow it because they can have a bigger problem in a few months. You see what I'm saying? The Clippers can have, the Sixers can have a bigger problem in a few months. So I can't say that they have the leverage. Because if they just take anything, because I'm hearing people say, just trade them. I don't care. Just trade them. You do that. Now your team, you bring back nothing. Now what I'm hearing, Philly want expiring contracts. So you try to think you're going to come and bring back Nicholas Batum, they said Batum, Covington, and Markieff Morris. 9 times out of 10, a couple of them guys may get cut. They might not even, Philly may get them, just waive them. They're not going to have the roster space, and they're going to need all them forwards. So they may cut 2 of them and keep 1. You think they'll do that and then for a 2029 first round pick? How? What young player now when it's time for them? Because when I'm hearing that Philadelphia wants, to trade again, like make some trades, to get an all-star level player. How you going to do it? In order to get an all-star level player, 2 things you need. 3 things you have to do to put yourself in position to get like an all-star level player. 1, good contracts. That's what teams always want, because normally a star player always makes that money, and the team wants to get off that contract. So 1, good contracts. 2, draft picks. 3, young players. You need those 3 things to even have a conversation about young players. A good all-star player. Those 3 things you need to start. And that's what every team, those things they look for. It don't have to be equal value in trade. They don't have to, if they not getting all-star for all-star, you got to have that. So the Sixers won't be getting all-star for all-star. They won't be getting all-star for all-star. So what they need, they're going to need some young players coming from the Clippers. They're going to need some like good contracts if that's the shift up, and they're going to need some draft picks. Philly already kind of strapped in draft picks. Those the things you need to make facilitate a trade. If you're not trading an all-star player, if you're not trading all-star, you're gonna need some solid, good young players that they could justify and hope for the best. You're gonna need that. Look at go through the history, every trade you look at. Look at the Paul George joint. Look at the Paul George trade. They said, okay, we give you some cap relief when they trade Paul George for Shea. Shea still was on his rookie contract. Shea was the prize of that deal. He was a young player. They got the young player in Shea, who's on a rookie contract. They got veteran Gallinari, who money was falling off the books. You know, Gallinari, I forgot what other guy. They had guys on expiring contracts, and they gave up draft picks. Paul George was the all-star player. So nobody knew Shea. Nobody knew at that time of the trade. Nobody knew Shea was gonna be like that. Everybody knew he's gonna be a good player. I said he's gonna be a good player because he already played good. He played good in that playoffs. You knew he's gonna be good, but you didn't know he's gonna be like a top 10 player in the NBA. I didn't see him being the top 10 player in the NBA, but I knew he'd be a real damn good player because we saw that in the playoffs. So those the things most teams going to ask for. And Daryl Morey, now had they don't have a bid situation, they might just say fuck it and just trade him. But they not going to do it because if they just take, let's say if they take that, Philly fans going to go 8, y'all know what. If they bring back Nick Batum, Marcus Morris, and Covington, let's say if they cut 2 of them, right? Let's say they cut Batum, because Batum already talked about retiring. Let's say they cut Batum and Covington, whatever, right? If they cut those 2 guys, and let's say they keep more, and now they got 2029 first round pick. Don't you know Philly fans will go crazy? Philly fans will go crazy. So now, let's say they want to make another deal. Now they only got that 29 first round pick. Who's they packaging to get somebody with? Who they packaging? What other young player they put in the deal to move forward for their next deal? You're not trading Maxey, and they already got no other good young players. That's proven. He said not trading his future for. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that. You correct, Angie. You correct. That's how more because first Norman Powell was supposed to have been in the deal, but what I'm hearing they want some cap relief. I'm hearing that Philly wants some cap relief. So with Morris and Covington, if they expire off their books, that's like 20-something million right there. Because Morris make like 18, and Covington I think make like 13. So they got a lot of money falling off their books, and then play with man who only make $10 million, and they got draft capital. I agree 100% with you, Angie. That's exactly what I heard too. But my thing is this. This is why I don't get with the Clippers. This is what I don't get. Like I said, you have to know who you're dealing with. At this point of the season, once you see, okay, it's cool that you try to call a bluff and see how long you could get. But the Philly is in the driver's seat. You have to understand team situation. They know already they control Harden. They could stop Harden they could destroy his career right now. All right, if you don't play for us, Harden pretty much has to play. So they could sit there and say, all right, we could have Harden play and let his contract run out, and we have free agency money. They can do it like that too and pick somebody up in the free agency. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I don't get with the Clippers. If this somebody you really want, you already know, Reds dog, my boy at work. If this is a player you really, this go, like, I'm not letting no Terrence Mann stop it. I'm not. Because I don't think Terrence Mann going to play. How many minutes Terrence Mann going to play with the Clippers? Think about it. Who the Clippers guards right now? How many minutes you think Terrence Mann will get? About 22, 23 minutes? I don't think he's gonna play that much big of a role anyway. They got a lot of guards. You say still the future, but I don't get when people say to me when I say somebody a future, you kind of have to a future what he to me, and I pretty much everybody. I'm gonna ask y'all because it's not just about me. What's y'all ceiling? To me, I see him his ceiling as a role player. I don't see him being nothing but a role player. I don't see Terrence Mann being anything but a role, not no legit starter. To me, I think an ideal seventh man, not even a sixth man. He don't even have six man capabilities. I could see him being a seventh man on a good team. I could see him being on a real good team. Like if he's on even the Clippers, Clippers a good team. If him as the seventh man, you like that. He's to me, he's not no legit starter. Like he not a guy ideal. I'm saying ideal. Because of course people could be in the starting lineup. He's not like an ideal shooting guard that you want starting in your lineup as a shooting guard. He's definitely not no point guard. He's too small for the three. You don't want that. So he more of a guy that come off the bench. So if it's a guy that comes off the bench, let's say the best role, because six man, to me, a six man really guy is a game changer. Offensively come in and light it up like guys like Norman Powell, guys like that. That's really ideal for the six man. They come in the game while your starter's struggling and they change the complexion of the game immediately. That's the ideal six man. Terrence Mann is more of a seventh man. Terrence Mann is a good player. He's a solid player. He's a solid player. I'm not knocking him. But when you say he's still the future, when you think of future, it's a piece that, okay, he's not starting now, but I can see him as that. I, I don't know what's your definition of future. You know what I'm saying? He said starter borderline. Nah. He said starter or borderline all-star. How? Number one, look at his skill set. See, number one, Terrence Mann ain't young as people think he is. Somebody please put Terrence Mann age up there. He's not as young as people think he is. I think y'all think, I think people probably looking at him like being like 23 years old. I really think people looking at Terrence Mann like he's 23, like he's the future. Terrence Mann already is in his prime. How old is Terrence Mann? People, I think y'all thinking he's 22, 23 years old. He's not 22, 23 years old. I think he's 26, 27. Terrence Mann about 26, 27. 26. See, that's what I'm saying. He's 26. So DA said 27. Maybe he going on 27. 26 is young, but it's a different kind of young. 26 is a time where you is that's that time. People prime and these your golden years, right? I'm not saying it's not young. I'm not saying it's not young, but when they treating him as he's like a 22, like his game gonna keep. Okay, let's say this. He'll be 27 in a week. No, your prime started 26. Okay, this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. When you say somebody all-star, they gotta be great at something. They say be 27 next week. Now, you said let's go ball handling. Is he a great ball handler? Let's play this game here because we got 82 people here. We got 62 likes. Let's get the likes up. Let's play a game. We got time. It's Monday. It's early. We're going to have some fun. We're going to party. Season about to come. You know what I'm saying? We're still Clipper K all day. Y'all know what it is, right? So let's play this game here. When I say a skill set, I want y'all to say yes or no, right? This way we could all be on the same length. Okay, do he have a great ball handler? Is he a great ball handler? Yes or no? I'm saying good ball handler. Hold on, let me do this. Solid is not good. Good, solid is like getting by. Good means you got good, solid, and then no. Good, solid, and no. Right? Is Terrence Mann is a good ball handler? I mean, is he a great ball handler? People saying average. At 27 years, average ball handler. Right? Is Terrence Mann a great passer? Is he's a great passer? He's a solid ball handler. I agree with that. Is he a great passer? Is he's a great passer? Nope. He's not a great passer, right? A few people said no. Is he a great scorer? Is he a great scorer? Is he a great scorer? Now you could put solid, no, or good score. Is he a great scorer? Some people said solid. Saying average. So, okay. Is he a great shooter? Is he a great shooter? Now let's do shooting. Is he a great shooter? Please don't compare him to Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey already averaged 20-something points, already put up, destroyed in the. I don't think I need to talk about him. I ain't get to defense yet. I asked him about shooting the ball from the outside. Is he a great shooter? Okay, saying no. Is he a great defender? Is he a great defender? He'll be 27 on Wednesday. He close to 30. And it said he's their future. Great defender. I think to me, he a good defender. He above average. Like he's not solid. He a good defender to me. And he competes. But great, no. He's not great. He's not great. He's not great. He said he's a 7th or 8th man on a good team. Thank you. So I just said all that, right? Now, all that I broke down. At 27 years old, for somebody to sit there and say he a borderline all-star, you would have seen it by now. You'd have seen it by now. He started. Kawhi and Paul George missed plenty of games. So it's not like he didn't have opportunities. It's not like he didn't have opportunities. He had plenty of opportunities. I don't need to break down Tyrese Maxey. He already put in the work. Tyrese, that'd be me wasting my time. Tyrese just averaged 20-something points. Like, that'd be me just wasting time right now. But he's the dog on he do battle on defense. That's his biggest strength. But my point I'm making is, this is my point. When you is an all-star level, he had plenty of opportunities. Now, a show of hands, did he have plenty of opportunities? This man been playing from day one he got in the league. He been getting minutes from the time he been in the league. Terrence Mann been getting minutes. He been getting minutes. I'm not sleeping on Terrence Mann. You saying he's stuck behind Kawhi. Kawhi missed a whole season. Paul George missed half the season. What did he do? See, this is a situation you can't say, oh, he's stuck behind Kawhi and Paul George, because them guys missed so many games. He had more than enough chances. To show of hands, do anybody agree with Kareem? Did he have more than enough chance to show who he are? He had plenty of he been getting minutes from the day he came in the league. He was an older, he think came in the league 22, 23 years old. He been getting minutes. Kawhi missed the whole season. They stayed missing. Kawhi and Paul George miss games all the time. Thank you. He said, hey, he would have showed us by now. Oh my God, he's a beast. He would have showed us by now. He would have had a stretch of games. If he was an offensive player, he would have had a stretch of games when some 20-point games, some stretches. You would have saw by now, he put that ball in the hole. He would have showed something special in that time frame. It's not like he playing behind guys who always healthy. Guys like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Now, if you say he playing behind Brown and Tatum, then you'd be like, them guys pretty much plays. They on the court a lot. This guy had plenty of opportunities. I'm not knocking Terrence Mann. I think good player. But my thing is this. For somebody to say they're not trading their future, and this is why I it's confusing to me with Philadelphia. I mean, not Philadelphia, with the Clippers. If you really want Harden, because just think about this. If Harden, let's say they don't trade, let's say they don't trade him, right? Don't trade Mann, they get Harden. Where the fuck Terrence Mann gonna get minutes now? Now where he getting minutes at? You holding on to him. Where's he really getting minutes? Because Harden pretty much plays, him and Russ plays. They be in the lineup. So now you got Harden and Russ in the backcourt, and him and Bones Highland coming off the bench. You got Bones Highland and Terrence Mann coming off the bench behind Russ and Harden. One thing, what we know, hey guys, the Kareem team. Let me ask y'all the Kareem team, right? What one thing we know about Russ and Harden? One thing about them guys do not too much take back seats on minutes. Them guys going to get 30 plus minutes. Harden not playing no 28 minutes. Russ not playing no 20. They both playing in the 30s. So if they both playing in the 30s, if Harden if Rain Team Doc Nation, you already know what it is. But if they playing in the 30s, where that leave Bones Highland and him at? Now you got Kawhi and Paul George. Paul George say he want to play 82 games. We know that ain't happening, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where is he getting his minutes from? So his value really going to be, now he may start feeling salty because his minutes going to get this minutes. And my thing is this. This is why I don't get with the Clippers. If you really want him, how his value going to show? And he's not going to be down the stretch. Because your lineup down the stretch going to be Russ, Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, and somebody else. Zubac or somebody else. He said you could trade Terrence Mann for a younger player on another team. But see, he said you could trade Terrence Mann for a younger superstar. You ain't getting him for no younger superstar. With the Clippers trying to, with Philadelphia, so that's bro, you making my point, my holy king, you making my point. That's just why the Philadelphia wants Mann. They want Terrence Mann because they feel they got to get a young player that's already playing, got some type of value. I'm not, like I said, I never said Mann don't have no value, but I'm just saying he has some type of value. Not no way he getting all-star player. He don't have no value like that. But he has some type of value where, okay, now he's 27 years old. He's 6'5". He played tough defense. You know what I mean? We could put him with somebody else. Now if they have to, spice up a trade, he's good for that. You know what I'm saying? But how Philly gonna do without Terrence Mann? How's they gonna do without Terrence Mann? You see what I'm saying? So you just answered my question. Why should Philadelphia do that trade, my holy king? What sense of Philadelphia doing that trade? If they can't even, let's say they might not want Terrence Mann. Let's say they got an idea we're gonna bring Terrence Mann in to try to flip him to get something else down the line. Gregory Brown said he could make a case that Maxey better than Mann. See, the only thing about, Max Christie, not Maxey. The only thing about that is I've just got the, I'm a Laker fan. I'm a diehard Laker fan. But the hard thing about that, he what's his name did it on a higher level. See, that'd be my argument with that is it's hard to compare Max Christie because he didn't do anything in the NBA. You say he's a better defender, better shooter, but he don't have the resume. See, the thing is, it's hard to make arguments like that because he can't. What he did, Terrence Mann got somewhat of a resume. He has a resume. Now, if you go by, okay, you say skill set. Now, if you just go strictly skill set and you go potential, now this is where I kind of could see what Gregory Brown is coming at. Because if you look at that, if you compare them, if you look at Max Christie, if you go on a skill set, defensively, you can see he's that defensively. We not gonna defense is something you can see right away. You can see easy he's Max Christie a good defender. But you know that the key to it, Max Christie 20 and he's 27. See that right there changed things right there. That changed things. Him being Max Christie being 20 and you're looking at his potential, like I said, and you think about and you just sit back and think, okay, defensive he might help out at the same thing. They about the same size. Max Christie and Terrence Mann about the same size. I think Terrence Mann got a little more grit than him. I think he's a little more meaner and more grit than him. But the thing is, we talk Max Christie, not Maxey. We're not talking about Maxey, my holy king. We talk Maxey. Max Christie. So now the thing, what her holds not good, because you look at Max Christie and you go, hey, him and what's name the same size. Him and Mann the same size. Outside shooting. Let's just say for sakes. Let's say outside shooting the same. The defense easy could be the same. Easy. Offensively, that's what I'm saying. Even if they neck to neck, the simple fact that he's 20 and he's 27, that changed things right there. So if they that close in potential and he's 20, he's 27, that changed things right there. So you got a guy that's 20 years old, you 27, and you not better than him like that. That changed things right there. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is this, my holy king. My thing is this. This is what I don't like what teams do, period. If this a player you really want, if you really want James Harden, I don't see why they want James Harden. But if you really want James Harden, we know what James Harden can do. I'm not letting no Terrence Mann stop no trade. I'm not. That's just a perfect example. Perfect example. Let's say if the Lakers wanted Harden for whatever reason. Let's say the Lakers wanted Harden. If they want Max Christie, I'm doing it. LA Sports Live, what's good, bro? My boy LA Sports Live. But if let's not say Harden, it could be anybody. Let's say Zach LaVine. The Lakers want Zach LaVine. Let's just say the Lakers want Zach LaVine for whatever reason. Or Kyrie Irving, whoever. Kyrie or whatever. And they want Kyrie Irving or, whoever. But an all-star level player, and that team asked for Max Christie, and I know we trying to win today, not tomorrow. Max Christie gotta go. Max Christie has to go because you can't do that. You only do it if a player, you say no if that player gonna be an all-star level player. Then you say no. If you look in your crystal ball and you look and say, I see role player, he gotta go. Y'all, that's just what these GMs. I would love to be a general manager. I would love to, because a lot of these general managers put themselves in bad spots because they don't think things through. You say no. Now, if you a guy like Jimmy Butler, he wants to get traded, but you got a guy like LeBron on your team, Anthony Davis, and you're trying to win today. But you know, like, let's say your chance of winning with Jimmy Butler is good, but you got a player and you sit and you be like, oh, nah, he going to be a superstar level player, an all-star level player for years to come. And then you say no. Then if you say no, you can't respect, because you know, okay, next year he going to be that guy. But if you look and be like, this guy, at best, he's a role player, a solid player, you got to go. You gotta go. You only say no if you got like right now. Even see, Anthony Davis still was young. Anthony Davis still was young, but everybody named Mother knew Brandon Ingram was gonna be an all-star. Everybody knew he's gonna be good. We saw it already. He's gonna be good. Everybody's seen that. But in that situation, it's different because you got LeBron James. You're trying to win today, and Anthony Davis still had a lot of years left. Now, let's say the same scenario hit. Let's say that same Brandon Ingram. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's say the same Brandon Ingram is on the Lakers. That he was averaging 18 points when he got traded. Brandon averaged 18. Young player averaged 18, but he still got a ways to go. 3 years in the NBA, averaging 18. He's good, and clearly he's going to be that guy. A Jimmy Butler come along. He's not guaranteeing you no championship. You see Jimmy Butler, or somebody coming along, you may sit there and be like, I'd rather wait to get this guy another year. You'd rather sit there and say, I'd rather give this guy another year, let him sit. Maybe next year he come back and be that guy. Now you pick and be like, I'm not trading him for a older Jimmy Butler or DeMar DeRozan. I'm not doing it. I'm not trading no Brandon Ingram at 22, 23 years old for no DeMar DeRozan. I'm just gonna wait. I would trade him for a Giannis. I trade him for Jokic. I did for Luka. You use like Anthony Davis, those type of deals. You have to put them in certain type of levels. Every trade is not the same. Oh, my boy, the real E. Leezy. I ain't see bro in a long time. E. Leezy is in the building. E. Leezy is in the building. Go subscribe to E. Leezy. Go subscribe to LA Sports Live. Go subscribe to Reg Dog. You need to, when you got good young players, some young players, like a guy like Simon. Simon is not a winning young basketball like cornerstone piece. Anthony Simons, he's good. But the thing is with Anthony Simon, he's not winning basketball. Anthony Simon is what you call like a CJ McCollum. He's a small guard going to score for you. He's going to score. He's not no point guard. So he's not going to, you're going to need a point guard beside him. You're going to need a point guard beside him. So now he's 6'2", and you don't got a bunch of 6'5" point guards walking around that easy to get. So now you got him as being 6'2". So now he kind of, guys like Simon kind of force you, you're going to pretty much 9 times 10 going to have a small backcourt with guys like Simon. Guys like Simon, you're going to have a small backcourt because it's not hard. I mean, it's hard. It is hard finding a big point guard. Now you get a guy like Simons. Who you want? You want a guy like Lonzo Ball. That's the guy you want. But if a guy like Lonzo not available, you not. It's not easy to get guys like that. Guys who got legit size and who could defend the shooting guards where you don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So guys like that hurt you at times. Guys like Simon. Yes, he could score. He looked pretty, but he too little for the two guard. That's why Portland, they never had a chance. They get rid of CJ, him and Dame in the backcourt, all that scoring. They little. They little. He's not going to help out on the rebounding. He's not breaking down, getting guys easy buckets. He's not creating for others. He's a guy that create and look to shoot. Guys like that, you trade, if you could get a player, even though he's younger and he's excited, he can get you 20 points. But if you get a veteran guy, you can move him. Like, you don't think about, like let's say his future compared to a guy like Brandon Ingram is different. You already know. You already know. Knowledge. You already know, bro. But they two different things, man. Them guys is two different. It's two different things when it comes to those two guys. Yeah, he got hops. But Jordan Clarkson bigger though. See, the thing is, Jordan Clarkson is bigger. Simon is 6'1", 6'2". Clarkson 6'4", 6'5". Clarkson has a legit shooting guard height. Clarkson is bigger. You know what I mean? He's bigger. So that's my point right there. That's my point. You have two different. Yeah, Portland got Brogdon. That's what I'm saying. Portland got Brogdon. They trying to move Brogdon. They trying to move Brogdon. But the point, see, that's why I said Clippers don't really know what they want to do. What do you got Russ for? Like, you get Russ to sign a 2-year, $8 million contract, and Russ did nothing but ball out for you, and it seemed like you're trying to get him off the ball. You seem like you're trying to get Russ off that ball. Think about it. You get Harden. Harden had to have the ball in his hand. You get a guy that led the league in assists. You're trying to bring him in. Why are you trying to bring him in? See, Clippers don't know they're creating a monster. All the Clippers doing, you just need to move the franchise to Seattle. Yeah, they got Russ. You right, Sad. They got Russ for the low. Russ ain't do nothing but ball out for the Clippers. Did nothing for ball out for the Clippers. Right? So basically, you telling him you want him off that ball. Because you tried to get Brogdon, and Brogdon felt the physical. You tried to get Malcolm Brogdon. They had a trade made. You actually traded Brogdon to the Clippers. But Brogdon felt the physical. So you voided the trade. So you voided the trade for Brogdon with the physical, right? Then you turn right back around, and now you want Harden. You don't hear them talk about getting no big man. You don't hear them in a market for any centers, any wings, nobody but that guard position. I don't get the Clippers for the life of me. The Clippers is very dysfunctional. They very dysfunctional. Like, you can't, I would love to ask them why you want them. If you felt like that, you basically don't want Russ. Because Harden and Russ ain't really work as, I don't get it. You're basically not happy with what you're seeing from Russ from the point guard position. Ty Lue said Russ is the leader, Russ this, that, and the third. Harden ain't playing off the ball. Harden is not playing off the ball. He went to Brooklyn, and Kyrie said, I'll take a step back. he could bring up the ball. Kyrie knew nowhere in the world. Kyrie, this is an all-star, a top player in the NBA right now. Still a beast. Well, Hard got the. He said, "I sacrifice. I play off the ball." He said he'd play off the ball. Kyrie Irving said he will play off the ball. So if Kyrie Irving said he'd play off the ball, that means Harden have to have that ball in his hand. So if Harden have that ball in his hand, Russ not having the ball in his hand, and Russ don't play good playing off the ball. We all know that. And the show of hands, do y'all think Russ is good playing off the ball? And the show of hands, do y'all think Russ is good playing off the ball? I don't think Russ good playing off the ball. I like Russ with the ball, but playing off the ball at that two guard position, I don't like it. I don't like it. So my thing is, you're not happy with Russ on the ball. So and Russ is not. Russ gonna feel away Harden. I'm pretty sure Russ don't want Harden there. He can't possibly want Harden there. Would I give up Reeves, Christie, and D'Lo for Zach LaVine? No. No, I wouldn't do that. That's a lot. Because you look at it like this, D'Lo is good. D'Lo is good. And Austin Reeves is playing. He been playing real good. Real good he been playing. And Christie is good. Like, you give him 3 good players for Zach LaVine? Nah, hell no. Then yeah, Zach LaVine injury prone. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. CPT Kaminga for Harden? No, I'm not. I don't even want no James Harden. See, that's the whole thing. That's another thing. Why would you want a player you know what he comes with? You know what Harden comes with. He do nothing but he a crybaby. He's a crybaby. He a crybaby. His shit backfired on him. Harden shit backfired on him. Harden tried to leave the Sixers, man. See, the thing is, y'all got guys like me. I'm gonna tell her how it is. But the Sixers, and one thing about organizations, they don't speak on certain things. You know how organizations don't speak on? They want to consider themselves classy. Oh, we classy, so we not gonna say that. You're not gonna really see management speak on really what's going on. I told you guys months ago. The thing would rub Philly the wrong way. Philly wanted Harden back so bad. You see, boy, him and Embiid got close. They wanted Harden so bad. They kept asking him all season how he feel, and he didn't make a commitment to them. He was trying to wiggle his way back to Houston. He wanted to be the man and take all the shots. And I guess, he probably liked Houston because the clubs, whatever the reason. But he was really entertained. I ain't gonna say it was 100% sure. That's why they feel he capping. When he said, I wanted to retire a Sixer. Harden is capping. He didn't want to retire a Sixer. How you want to retire a Sixer in the room and you never shut down the situation with you never shut down the situation with Houston. That rumor lingered for a while. It kept lingering. That rumor kept lingering. Harden to Houston. Oh, it's done. He going to Houston. His mom got a house out there. They love it out there. Harden to Houston. He never not one time shot that rumor down. Never. He never shot that rumor down. So Sixers didn't know what he wanted to do. And then soon when Houston didn't want him, and they had all that cap space, and he didn't want him, he tried to run back. It don't work like that. At the end of the day, people have pride. People's prideful people. You dealing with men. You dealing with a bunch of men in that organization where somebody gonna have the balls to sit there and be like, nah, forget that. Things change now. Now we gonna hold you accountable that you didn't do nothing in the playoffs. We teams know how many times we see guys don't do shit in the playoffs and still get a bag. That happened on a regular. Guys don't do nothing in the playoffs and still get max contracts. But Philadelphia felt the way. He was trying to ease his way to Houston, and then when that didn't pan out, he tried to run back. Now Philly like, all right, well, we'll take you back, but no way in the world we're giving you that. With your age and what you did in the playoffs, we're not doing it. They knew they had him. They flipped the script on him. What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? They flipped the script on him. It backfired. That's what you call what happened to Harden. What happened to him? It backfired. When you had somebody, I don't know who in that organization, but somebody high up in that organization, like, no, he didn't perform in the playoffs. No, we not giving him no max money, and they stood on that because they wanted to pay him. And he, since January, he started flirting with the idea with Houston. Yeah, it backfired on him. It backfired on him. He flirted with that idea. All you heard, all joint, Houston, Houston, Houston. Not one time he came and said he happy in Philadelphia. Not one time. What up, bro? Anything good? You chilling? Not one time he ever, even the playoffs, even when the playoff first started, he never shot that shit down. He never not one time said he happy in Houston. Never. I mean in Philadelphia. He stayed quiet and let that shit keep bubbling. All in the playoffs you kept hearing that. Dame's changed, he tried to come back. They was like, nah, the same thing like Dame. Dame said he wanted to get traded, then Dame talk about, yo, I come back to Portland. Dude's like, nah, you ain't come back here, bro. I'm on the phone as we speak. I got something bubbling. Joe Cronin was like, yo, I got something bubbling. You're not coming back here. They ain't try to come back. He's like, nah, you're not coming back. And you got some people that's like that. You can't sit there and play with people and think you could just come back. Mo says a business, not marriage. Yep. Y'all be back live later, man. We got to get back to this, man.